fun, complicated meal. So what are we making for the party?
So it's going to be all make ahead because you want to be outside having fun, don't you?
Yes.
So the first thing I'm going to do is make this beautiful steak. And it is very, very classy.
Okay.
Okay, it's classy grilled steak.
Okay.
With ketchup and soy sauce. That's because I'm a classy lady. And then
the height of class.
The other thing I really like to add to this is a bit of garlic powder.
Okay.
Because if you use fresh garlic and you put it on the barbecue, the garlic tends to burn.
Burns.
Yeah. So this way you get the nice garlic flavor. Very nice. Now I take my flank steak. Any real grilling steak is good for this. And then you just put that in there, flop them over. And then he can marinate for a little while.
Okay.
20 minutes at the countertop or overnight in the fridge.
Got it.
Then you're gonna grill it and then you're gonna slice it. Now the thing about flank steak is two things. You want it to be tender because it's kind of a toughish cut.
Yeah.
So you gotta cut it against the grain. So you can always see that there are lines running down it. So you're gonna cut it against the grain. I like to cut it nice and thin and then actually serve it chilled.
Oh, you do?
So I have done all of this morning.
Yes.
Yes, and then I serve it with some buns, some fresh basil. We're gonna make a beautiful salad to go with it. It's just really, really effortless, and everybody loves it. Now, I have cooked mine to medium rare.
Yep.
You go to town if you want it all the way
whatever you
done.
want,
just do it, and it's got a lot of flavors. It's got the sweet, the sour, the salty. Really, really fun recipe.
A party in your mouth, right?
A party in your mouth.
There, party in your mouth. There's a party everywhere.
Now let's keep the party going. I have made this gorgeous salsa as well. This is a fresh salsa, really easy. It's just fresh tomato, onion, lime juice, and salt. Nice. It's gonna kind of change your life when it comes to salsa.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really so fresh and vibrant. But when we talk about fresh and vibrant, you can't go wrong with limes. So let's make a few little fun cocktails to go with our pool party.
Let's do that.
Let's start with the alcoholic version, and I'm going to make something called a white michelada.
Which is?
I may have made it up.
Okay. I've never heard of that drink before.
It's beer.
Claire made it up this morning.
It's beer and tequila.
Oh my gosh, you're a genius.
I know. No, but it's danger. It's the highway to the danger zone. So just be sure that you are using your glass. You're not your glass, your plastic glassware.
Yes.
So I'm going to make a little pretty rim. For this. So I just rubbed a little bit of lime juice around there, and this is a combination of sugar and salt.
Oh, nice.
And because we're feeling a little bit spicy, we're going to put in a little bit of cayenne in there.
Nice.
So you're going to get a bit of cayenne and the hit on the lips as well, and then a little bit of lime zest. So once you've got all that mixed together and you've got your rim moistened, you just go in there. Oh, it smells so good, the lime juice.
I know.
It already smells like
summer. It changes everything.
And so there you've got your beautiful rim.
Perfect.
A little bit of tequila.
Yes.
Of course, you could measure this, but you know, on television, everything is perfect. It
was just the right amount.
A little bit of cold beer.
So you're actually mixing it together. We see this all the time. You see like the tequila with the beer, but
it's incredible.
Not mixed like this.
Now, as well, what you can do is add a little bit of sugar syrup if you want to kind of take it to another cocktail-y level.
Sweeten it.
I like it really not sweetened. So this is so tasty, so delicious. So you add that. Now, of course, you could make a mojito. I'm sure you probably have mint growing in the garden. Yeah. But I think it's also fun to come up with something that is a fun non-alcoholic drink as well.
You have to have it. Yeah, you need to have the mocktails.
You really do. So this is just some ice. It's a little bit melting, and I take my mint here. Lots and lots and lots and lots of mint. It's a great thing. Gardeners who have mint growing, they're like, I need ways to use a ton of it. So you can jam that right in there. And when I say jam, I mean like actually you can use your muddler and actually kind of like ram it up a little bit so that it really gets some of that mint on the go. Okay, so we've got mint and just ice there. A little bit of this sugar syrup. So that's just sugar and water that have been mixed together and just boiled. And then, if I was making a mojito, I would be using rum. But since I'm making it mocktail, tons and tons of fresh lime juice.
Ooh, that's nice.
You gotta use the fresh stuff.
Yes.
You gotta get out there, you gotta get your limes, you gotta work it, you gotta
you gotta do the work.
You can't use the bottled stuff for this stuff. You just can't, because this way,
the same.
But it is so fabulous. Top it up with a little bit of sparkling. And you have got just this most special mocktail. And honestly, sometimes, you know, if I'm in the afternoon, it's sunny, I don't actually want to drink too much alcohol.
That's right.
So I really, really love to have a mocktail.
Right. See, Thomas is coming home from school, he needs a snack. You can't be all liquered up.
Exactly.
You got the mocktail.
Exactly.
And then you feel like, oh, it's festive, right?
Exactly. And you know, a lot of
That's still festive.
It is festive.
Right?
And a lot of this is make ahead because, well, in fact, it's really mostly make ahead.
Yes.
And stuff that you can put in the fridge, serve it cold, that's fine, absolutely fine. Keep a second backup platter in the fridge as well if you know you're going to have a lot of people coming.
Right.
And then that way, you know, you can get yourself all ready in the morning and then you can go and get your bikini on and go and have some fun.
You should have some fun. And I think a lot of people think about like food safety when it comes to having the party in the hot sun.
Yeah.
So what I think is great about this whole situation is that you got it all prepped, it's in the fridge.
That's right.
You're just taking it out when the guests are coming out and you're ready to do it. You know, you're not sort of losing yourself at the barbecue the whole time, sweating it up.
That's right.
And the pasta salad is getting all bad in the sun.
And I always
None of
say,
that's happening.
you always want to plan your menu for the kind of kitchen and the party that you're having.
Yes.
So if you're going to be sitting around the fireplace and you can throw something on the oven and let it simmer away, that's fine. But you're having a party that's outside, so think about it in that way. You want to serve stuff that is actually served cold.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah.